Hey guys, it's Francis Beau, and today we have a series that I've been anticipating for all the way back to 2014. I've been saying ever since that this TV show will probably do something very, very well. I'm pretty sure it wasn't going to do well as Transformers Prime. And that is the brand new TV show, Transformers Robots in Disguise. Still don't know why they chose to use that name. That was just ridiculous. As I move my camera down, it was just ridiculous. If you've read the Collectors Club magazines, they were actually in talks, like when they were thinking about the title, they were thinking of Transformers Supreme. That title would have been so much better than Transformers Robots in Disguise. You've already used that title like 2 times. One was for a TV show and one was for a toy line. Remember Transformers Prime, Robots in Disguise, Power Risers, and Deployers, I think they were. But anyways, let's talk about Transformers Robots in Disguise, the cartoon. I'm going to tell you all the positives, I'm going to tell you the negatives, and I'm going to tell you all the things I think and tell you my overall score. So let's start off with the positive things. This TV show, for the first 2 episodes, it knows it's a pilot episode. Seriously, there are so many people that I'm talking to that are saying that, oh my god, this episode sucked. They don't have that much action. Underbite's battle was so cliche. It's a pilot episode, okay? They're supposed to be setting up the characters. That's the entire point of a pilot episode. You can't just sit there and tell me that you've seen a pilot episode with so much action. Now, don't bring up Transformers Prime. I admit, I have to say that the first 2 Darkness Rising episodes, Part 1, Part 2, those were pilot episodes. I say Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, those were like, straight up going into the series. And, that's a completely different concept. We're talking about Transformers Robots in Disguise. This knows it's a pilot episode. It just knows just that. It just knows there's going to be characters. There has to be character development. They go to Earth, find 2 humans, fight a villain, they become a team. There you go. That's what the whole point of these pilot episodes are. Just to set up the Transformers. Just to set up, here's the Autobots, here's the Decepticons, and here are the humans. That's what this is. It's just straight up pilot episode, and I absolutely love that, because most of these TV shows that I've watched recently about pilot episodes, they just have to be like energetic and quick, and like energetic and quick, and they have to realize that, like, hey, we're a big TV series, and we're gonna be so huge, and we're gonna be so wacky. That I don't like that. I just want to be like a straight up pilot episode. Just set up the characters, bring up the humans, and then bring up the villains. That's how this episode's went, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the characters too. For the Autobot side, we have Bumblebee, Strongarm, Sideswipe, Grimlock, and Fix-It, which I think is a good team. I'm not gonna say great because there's a few things I want to talk about on the negative side. So, it's good. It's a good team. For the villain, Underbite, I absolutely love Underbite. He's just a great character. I cannot wait to see him in more episodes. He's a Chompazoid, which means that anytime he eats metal, it increases his power. Anytime he doesn't eat power, it limits his power. So that's a pretty interesting ability. I hope they can use that more into the series. That would be fun. So can't wait to see that. And yeah, I love the pilot episodes. I love that they just know it's a pilot episode. That's all I want to see. Do they know it's a pilot episode? And they know just that. There was great character development, and the villain was actually very, very entertaining. I almost said entertaining. What the heck? Alright, now let's get to the negative side about Transformers Robots in Disguise. Here is the big thing that a lot of people are being sad about. The battle. Yes, the battle was a little bit cliche, but again, it's a pilot episode. There's not going to be that much of a battle. It's just setting up the characters. And, I appreciate this episode. I appreciate the battle, but I wish that the battle would have been a little bit more interesting, because I'm thinking, well, this is a sequel to Transformers Prime, and their battle was actually a little bit more interesting. They had, like, zombies, Megatron, Starscream. They had a lot of characters they had to fight. They had to fight one Decepticon. Which it brings me into my second argument. Why was there one Decepticon? I understand that, yeah, you want to set up one character, like they did in Robots in Disguise. I understand that. But you have to remember, in the original Robots in Disguise, they introduced one character, and then they introduced 3 new characters. That's what I was thinking they were going to do in this one. They were going to introduce Underbite, and then we're going to see, like, maybe, I don't know, like Thunderhoof, Hammer Strike, and Steeljaw. That's what I was hoping to see. We didn't get to see that. All we saw was Underbite. And I find that kind of disappointing. I wish they could have done a little bit more with the battle, and they would have introduced us to new characters. Okay, let me get down to the other thing that I was talking about later, a little bit ago. Remember I was telling you that the team is good? Let me explain why I think that I think Grimlock's way of joining the Autobots is pretty pathetic. The main reason I think that Grimlock is probably the least, not my least favorite, but, you know, my least interest in the team is because his way of joining into the Autobots is just totally pathetic. They just let him come in, like, hey, you're gonna be on probation, and I'm like, really? That's the main reason? You're not gonna say, oh yeah, you have the spark of an Autobot. You're so, you know, you're so thankful. You're so helpful. You're all like that. Nope, you're on probation, man. You're just going on probation. You're just gonna, you know, just do what we do. That's all we gonna do. That's pretty much what they did. They just said, you're on probation. That's it. We're done. That's it. You're not gonna commend him on taking out Underbite for you. You're not gonna commend him on, you know, like, fighting him. You're not gonna commend him on helping you guys. No, if you're on probation, okay, we're done. I didn't really think that was very cool. I just wish that, you know, he would have been introduced in a more proper way. That's what I thought would have been a little bit more better into the series. And, you know, maybe they'll do something better with him now that he's on the Autobot side. And I appreciate for what he did. So, I don't think there's pretty much all there's to say. It's a pilot episode. There's not a whole lot you could say about pilot episodes. They're just setting up the characters, so I appreciate what they did. I love the arrival to Earth, you know, the space bridge in the museum, and, you know, I hope that Bumblebee will you know, develop more into a more heroic character. Who knows? So overall, the TV series so far is going pretty well. It's just a pilot episode. They're just setting up the characters. That's all I look for into a pilot episode. Are they setting up the characters? And this one did just that. It was great character development. Very nice design for the show. And, you know, good human characters, which I'll get into in my next episode. Because there might be other episodes we're going to be watching pretty soon. So that's it for this, guys. And, just want to announce right here, you have just watched the very first Beau TV. That is right. That is my brand new segment on this channel. It's where I talk about anything I'm watching on TV. Either it's a drama, action, suspenseful, thriller, a comedy, an anime, a cartoon, whatever. You'll hear it from me if I'm interested. Don't give me recommendations, because if I don't like it, I'm not gonna watch it. Okay? So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Beau TV. Please like this video, leave a comment, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe for the Beau.